Good morning. Welcome to Morning Love, your not so daily now dose of love, hope, and encouragement from here at Buckwheat Farms, Magic Emporium, and Ballroom. Being an active farm, of course, springtime is planting time, seed time, and so we're busy around here with seed time. Our natural body follows seasons, like our spiritual body follows seasons, and kind of that's what I want to talk about today. Is in my meditation this morning, I was thinking about spring cleaning and the ritual that it is, because it is a ritual, and it has its origins in the Jewish tradition at Pesach of cleaning out the leaven in the house, of the old leaven. And leaven, of course, if you make your own bread, is yeast. It's the thing that causes bread to rise. But that's a physical expression of a spiritual idea. And that's everything. Everything that goes on is just it first has its origin. All of the natural is just a reflection of the spiritual. When I say spiritual, I'm talking about the mental, because I follow the thought of the Kabbalion that says all is mental, all is thought, every expression is thought, even an experience I can touch, but that chemical reaction of touch must first travel into my brain, be interpreted as the experience, and then come back to that point of contact. uh, right? Yes, and it happens, of course, quicker, faster than the speed of light, and thought is faster than the speed of light. Just to give you an example, have you ever been on Facebook or other social medias, but especially Facebook? When I was on Facebook, the Facebookaholic, I noticed this quite a bit. You're typing, and you're in a conversation with someone, and you're really linked up, with your conversation, and just as soon as you hit enter, their response has flashed up, and it's not just coincidental response. It ties in exactly to what you were saying. Well, so thought. So anyway, got a little afield there. But the ritual of spring cleaning has some spiritual, implications as well there. That because old leaven. And again, if you make your bread, the leaven is what causes the bread to rise. The old leaven, it loses its effectiveness over time. So those things in our home that are old or useless or worn out, or usually what get tossed out during spring cleaning. But too often in our spring cleaning, we're a little bit reluctant to throw out those things that have emotional ties, that we put emotional tags on, so we're going around the house, we go, oh, I can't throw out that because that came from dear aunt, whatever. Well, some of those emotional tags are useless. They have ceased to serve us. They've ceased to bring us joy, and 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 so there's that physical expression of doing that with taking those things that have ceased to serve us, have ceased to bring us joy, and getting them out of our lives. But first, and I want to kind of use the concept of reverse engineering on this thing now, to go back from the reflection to, let's go back to the origins. And how many times are we doing that in our own lives, in our internal life? Whereas there are things that I've attached emotionally that even though they cease to serve me, I hang on to them because they have some kind of emotional attachment. These are self-defeating beliefs that have been passed on from a parent, a loved one, someone we respected, their idea, their even the people themselves, their ideologies, all of these things that need to be swept out. And this needs to happen because the old can't exist with the new. There's a new paradigm coming. I really believe this full moon coming April 27th, 2021, is going to be a very, very eventful period. And in order to prepare for that, there's 12 days leading up to it now. And I challenge myself to begin to search and see in my internal home what needs to be cleaned out. What are those things that have ceased to serve me, have ceased to bring me joy, and those things that have some emotional attachment that is irrational and irrelevant to me now. And I can sweep those things out, and that you would begin to sweep those things out, because there's a new paradigm coming. There are new blessings coming. There's a change coming. But we got to be ready for it. People, get ready. Namaste.